Started with 155 kilos, 341 pounds. Start rocking looking pretty strong. Here she comes. 3 white lights. I was an easy opener for her.
Yeah, Jody definitely had the most travel out of everyone. Yeah, he said it was a 4-hour drive to the airport from there. 11-hour flight. So I think it's a challenge. I think it's nearly 8 hours.
And up next is Amelia Roca, 29 years of age. She's competing at 132. For those who don't know, the way the WPO works is actually all the women are competing against each other. That's official done by formula. So even though they're in weight classes and chasing records in weight classes, overall they're competing against each other too. So
coefficient is going to be based off their body weight versus weightlifting.
Get strong on the run rack there.
But she might have taken that a little bit too low. See if they make adjustments for the next one.
Look like she can walk forward and then squat. Yeah, took the tension out of the seat. Yeah. If you're not familiar with motorcycle powerlifting, the listeners can see her wearing knee wraps, squat suits, those squat suits are very fit, so they can stay very upright, and there's very little
Erica Chris coming up to the bar right now. She's from Newark, Ohio. Another 123 lifter. Looking to get her opener in.
This Erica's second time here at the WPO. She was there last year. Finished 10th. She's looking to improve on that in that placement. Just getting her set up here. You notice most lifters are squatting wide in a wide set. A lot of that's to do with the equipment.
Looks like she's having some trouble getting that out of the hooks right there. That wide stance. But she contributed to that. We'll take it down. Take it close on the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you add the equipment, you tend to compress, and sometimes you compress a little too much.
Alright, let's see if she can correct that here. There we go.
Yeah, we just spent a little bit too much time on the setup there. Yeah. When your knees are not that long, it takes a lot out when you have to keep re-racking. So,
Start losing feeling in the legs.
she'll come back, tighten that up.
10 years competing for the 165 181
Sarah, I started working the bar. So it's out of Massachusetts, but she trains out of Viking School in Connecticut. It's a really phenomenal gym. So bodybuilding and powerlifting is.
Yeah, it's really cool to see her in the multiply. She was competing since 2014, but 2019 is when she got in the equipment. 2023, last year she was at the WPO, so she's back again. Opening up here with that 221 kilogram squat, 485 pounds.
Sarah went up the weight class for this meet. She usually competes around 165, but after talking to her about Laura, she convinced her to go 81 and kind of fill out that weight class a little bit more.
Yeah, there's no better coach than Laura Phelps for the women out there.
Absolutely.
Great advice. And see her, she hit that slope shoulder. That's a good one.
She's in.
Nice job. A lot of people on their own videos, it's not as right? Open light where you can get it in, but you don't want to go too lightly and struggle to get to depth. So,
Yeah, exactly. You got enough weight to push you down in that hole.
yeah, and this is the biggest meet for these ladies of the year. They've been training for this probably for at least 6 months. It's got the nerves at the Olympic here in Las Vegas. 496 squat. There's a lot that goes into that.
A lot of these girls, their last meet was actually the pro-am at Laura's. That was in April. And a lot of them had good days and some of them had rough days. So a lot of them are looking for redemption on those numbers that they didn't hit. This is Julian Hurley.
She's opening up at 225 kilos. Here she goes. Strong fit. That's a very easy opener for her.
Julian is out of Sterling, Illinois. Trains out of Jack Jim.
Our next is Lisa McDonald. She's opening at 242 kilos. 242.5 kilos. Just 534 pounds. These numbers for the women in the last decade have really gone through the roof. These numbers are still wearing down. So now we're seeing the ladies open with this. And as you saw last few minutes, it's very easy to open the format. I think we're just massive. I'm looking for 5, 6, 8, 700 squats, maybe even 800 today.
What do you think they did? Do you think that's since the revival of the WPO in 2018? Kind of see these benchmark numbers. Once someone kicks down the door, then kind of a floodgate follows. So I think that's
absolutely. I mean, we've seen it in powerlifting and the ladies' numbers go here right being setting the bar, going close to 1,000. We've got Amanda Hanson over there at 800. And then that's kind of created this reality for women, what's possible. And, on the deadlift side, you see the strongman, the strong women, they're pushing the numbers in the 700s now with straps. Our girls are going over 600. So really, really, really strong numbers. Very good lift there. Nice job.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, you see someone else doing it, we're making the same stuff, I can do it too.
Absolutely. Honestly, I think that's something that a lot of these women train in groups and what teams are on and things like that. Multiply powerlifting is a little difficult to train alone because of the equipment. But also, the benefit of not training alone is you start to see things you wouldn't necessarily see normally. That changes the reality for you, gives you a new perspective. It's like when that 4-minute mile got broken. Everybody comes along and goes 4 minutes now. So,
especially very topical for our lifter at the bar right now, Robin Schmidt. Training partner to Carrie Weber, who is our most veteran lifter on the roster. And Robin shared about her relationship with Tara, that Tara really normalized this certain level of strength for women.
Yeah, Robin's, this is her third year here at the WPO. She's finished top 5 every year. She'll be looking hopefully to finish top 3 this year. Take home some hardware. Beautiful looking squat.
There we go. She got this.
Struggled on the way up a little bit, but smooth.
540 pounds as well. You got it.
Belinda's up next. I think same weight, 541 pounds.
Belinda trains out of Nemesis Powerlifting in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Her training partner Christian Site up in North Dakota right now. They call him the Belinda Whisperer.
Another lifter who's a decade under the bar. I think that's important to note because what you're seeing here is the very best of the best. And typically in powerlifting, it takes about 10 years to get to that strength level. So for those of you who are new or just starting your journey, just know it's a time game. Stay injury free and keep lifting, and you end up here at the WPO. They have trouble getting to depth there, maybe a little tight on the straps.
Belinda's overcoming a kilo maybe not history, but she's having trouble with her back. She does specifically on her squat legs and her deadlift, so maybe that's coming into play right now as well.
It's difficult to sit back when you've got a little tweak. Sometimes it might feel good, and then the next rep it might not. And so warming up, things might have felt great, get under that opener, and all of a sudden maybe something slightly different, you know. Our next lifter is Autumn, 24. She's a little firecracker. A lot of energy, brings a lot of intensity to the platform. She's opening at 617 pounds opener.
Autumn's first opening by me was a women's forum in April, opening at 617. I think she's strong.
The best is 650. That's number 9 all time, so she's going to probably open here and then drop to a new
I would assume so. I remember correctly, I do think she attempted 700 or close to it at the moment. It didn't end up getting it, so I think she's going to be looking to go close to the 700 mark.
Phenomenal. First time here, like you said, at the WPO, and you're probably looking at someone who's going to be in that top 5, maybe top 3.
Absolutely.
What a night to open up, showing everybody she deserves to be here.
Absolutely. I like her looking like a pro.
She actually works with one of the sponsors, Functional Life, chiropractic, and she gets a lot of tips. Super healthy under the bar.
And that's a functional life that Dr. Fred Perry. Fred shared with me that he works with only the hard cases. Movement disorders, strokes, and athletes that have Olympic size movements. Functional life.
Taylor's up next. Looks like she's opening with 672 pounds.
That's a big jump from our last one. Just because to the 6 open with, that's wild.
Yeah, 355 kilos for our friends in Europe.
Another lifter under Laura Phelps. And you'll see it as she sets up on the bar. Just precise, professional.
She finished 4th last year, so another lifter looking to crack that top 3. Best squat 700, so we'll see her go above that today. Gotta get the more opener, but shouldn't be a problem for her. Move easy. 2 to 1.
her. So Lisa McDonald, Tina Thompson, Taylor, so I'm Sarah Isaac.
It's hard to imagine anybody listening to watching doesn't know who Laura Phelps is, but she's probably the world's decorated female in women's power of getting setting the standard, breaking through barriers nobody would see. Doing it as a lightweight woman too, and has really, as a coach, created a lot of champions too. So incredible. She's used to training with me, with living at Westside Barbell, and seeing her lifters come in and compete. You can see their technical proficiency in that when they get under that barbell. Just true masters of the craft.
It says Tara Green Weather on the bar right now.
It's like 705-pound opener. See what she got there, Jeff? She was fighting for it. 2-1. Up next is our reigning champion. She has won the last 3 years.
2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024.
She has
the reigning champ.
Squatted 760 pounds at 181, 785 pounds at 198, and she is opening with 722 pounds today. Should be an easy opener for her. Very composed, strong lifter. She's been competing for the last 8 years. That started modified powerlifting in 2021, and just dominated since she's put on that squat stick.
Shaking it right there. Shaking it good on the peg, but once she started moving, it looks like she had
Tricky that's the wrap a little early. Sometimes you mentioned earlier when you wrap the knees, you're waiting around the calf start to lose a little bit of muscle and thinking right now. And when you don't have that feeling of the floor on the knees, sometimes you get mistakes. Let's move the weight easier. She's already ahead, so let's see what she does the rest of the day. We're back to the top with Jody.
Jody got her opener, so she's looking to push those numbers now that she's in.
Jody has the best Instagram handle of the lifting today. Andrew Hobbit, especially Hobbit. It's good to see the international lifters here again. That was one of the things back in the 2000s with WPO. We had a lot of international lifters. It's great to see more international lifters coming back to the WPO and really making it a world final. Red lights on deck. Moving on to Amelia for her second attempt. She's going to be going for 418.9 pounds. This shouldn't be difficult for her. She struggled on her first and lost it in the hole, so she's coming back, hopefully get this easier for her. She squatted 475 pounds before, so this should be
I was at 132 and Amelia weighed in at 128. So this is just under her back. We'll see if we can get this one and potentially get a PR squat on her turn.
Let's see what the judges say. That's a good lift. She's in the beat now. So that's now she can relax and she can go for what she wants on the next exercise.
It's a big jump to a PR, so I'm not sure if she'll look at the kind of power total on her next one. She'll get her 24 so she can better place.
Yeah, everybody has a different strategy. Some people go for the win, some people go for a PR, some people go for, to get a new total PR. So it just depends on what she's here for. And most lifters, they're going to lift what they can and give it their best. And we'll see what she does. But it'll probably be a pretty sensible attempt. Erica's coming up to the bar now. 485 pounds.
Recently, Eric has been training at the House Gym in Columbus, Ohio, with the night for day 5.
She struggled on her first. She had some back issues, so hopefully now they've got the market lower. She'll stand up and we got to get this.
No doubt on that one. She's 2 down. She's got to get her out.
So it's tough because sometimes, these are easy openings. Very like Las Vegas thing, it's very dry. Depending how many days you've been eating, like if you cut weight, you might not be like weighted correctly. There's so much that goes into these tests. It's not like going to the gym and just doing the numbers. The good thing is she trains at one of the best gyms in the country. They'll have a little pep talk back there before we come out. Only smoking on that third, and everybody will be like, well, why didn't you put some weight on the bar? Sarah's coming back up to the bar. 512 pounds.
It's going to be a PR for her at 181. Let's see if she can get it. Her training partner, Eric Silverwhite, behind her. So Eric's really stepped up as a really consistent training partner for her. That's always what we were talking about, having a crew and having training partners and how important that is. So when you find someone who's been a consistent couple presence, that really helps out a lot in your training.
She made that first attempt look easy. If this goes the same, she might be on track for a big PR day.
Absolutely.
One of the things too when they're lifting is you get that first lift, especially if it's easy, the level of confidence and the endorphins you get from it just kind of push you through. You miss that first lift, it's a different mindset. She made that look easy, and I think we're going to see another PR big PR on the third down. Next up, now that's how we start the day. We're moving the bar to 551 pounds for Julie.
Julie usually competes in the 132 class. She rated at 135, so these are all technically PRs for her.
Yeah, her best lift coming in was 535. So we're already above that. The opener was a smoke show.
That's exactly it. We were talking about coefficients before. With the WPO, everyone has their own strategy. We're going to cut down to this certain weight class that doesn't really matter as far as placings and try to get on all-time lists or stuff like that, or am I just going to cut down to a certain amount without sacrificing the performance of the platform? It looks like that's what Julian did today.
Yeah. She's out of Jack Gym in Illinois. Great crew, great group of guys and girls down there lifting. She actually broke both her fibulas squatting and came back 10 months later. So someone who knows how to overcome adversity, and looks like she's going to have a good day today. 551 pounds. Really loaded that suit. That looked like a good lift. She's got a little more in her. See what light she got. See what light.
Looks like she got that rock lift.
Now, the question of most times, like, let's see, she may go for a third. As that's a PR, she may decide to save the energy too. Again, full strategy here depending on how other people are doing, etc. Next up, she has being carried on there. Looks like her legs are probably gone now. 56 pounds. 132. There's E-Maps we saw her wearing the white ones. Those are kind of an elastic canvas type material, so they're very, very thick, straight like a cast underneath. Some of them, oh my god. The only downside is the first time you wrap it is the tightest wrap, and then they start going down. So we tend to have the competition and then training one. So Lisa's under the ball. We got 556 pounds. Lisa's got a big girl. She's moving a lot of weight.
Weighing about 121 pounds. Trains out at Maximus Gym in Salt Lake, Utah.
And that's real good for me. Let's see what the judges say. 2-1. Good lift. That's actually a PR in that way. See what she does for her fans. As you mentioned earlier, some are here to break their own record, move up on the all-time record. Others are here to the goal to win. Everybody's different, and I think as a lifter, you have to know where you are and what you're capable of, and decide what's most important for that competition. Because powerlifting is a marathon. You know, I mentioned earlier, 10 years, it seems that's where people get to those top numbers. So you think about it, you're competing for 10 and you compete for another 10, and you know, this is only half your life to do what these ladies are doing. And you got to think like that. If you're going to improve every year, your placements are going to go up. So sometimes it's more important to move your numbers than it is to worry about where you can finish. Normally, usually you end up winning if you just focus on the odds.
Robin Schmidt on the bar again.
It's like 562 pounds. Looks like she's going to lose it though. Oh my God. This is incredible. Wow. Got the rock, man. Let's see what the judges say.
Unfortunately, it's a big effort, but straight out of the bottom there, she double pumped back. Red lights on that one.
You know, sometimes there's no bit of confidence. You got to fight through that. Even though she didn't get the lift, she does have a number of attempts. She made sure to pass with how hard that was. But she knows why where it needs to be. She just has to figure it out.
After that, 6-6-6 squat today.
You can't see it probably, but Autumn's over here doing a death stare at the bar. She's ready. 6-6-6. Big number, big milestone for a lot of people. Yeah. There she comes. Looks like she's pretty locked in. They got her belt tight.
I will say, I saw Autumn compete at the Pro-Am this year, and it looks like she has gained a lot of exposure coming into this game. Her focus is up.
Saving all that energy for under the bar. It's like earlier in my career, I used to yell and scream and shout, bang my head on the bar, you know, blood on my face. Next to Greg. And you learn over time to channel the energy, right? You gotta know when to turn it on, when to turn it off. Anthony, your husband's like that. Oh my word!
Wow. Crazy guy.
She definitely has another one on her.
I wouldn't be surprised if she tries 700 today. The way that moves,
I'll be disappointed if it doesn't.
yeah. But again, it comes down to the numbers game. Like, so,
This is a 75.
Yeah.
Making the kilo change.
moving back to Taylor. We're going to be at 722 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you realize this, but there was a time where you saw maybe one person in the world, Laura Phelps, squatting over 700.
Right. Who else was doing it at that time?
Before Laura, I think her best was 856. I could be wrong, but it was somewhere around that. I remember she did that at a meet I could be that 2005 Detroit ATF Nationals. And I always squatted 800, and I always think to myself, I gotta get stronger. So it seemed like an opening, over second attempt to 700, not even that last attempt. We've really seen the strength of women go through the roof. And I think, like you said earlier, it's realizing that they're capable of doing it and pushing the boundaries that are possible. It's amazing. 722 pounds. She's ready to go. Really strong pickup here. That looked like an opener. That looked like an opener.
Beautiful squat.
22 pounds per hour.
It looks like they've got another 50 in there, so we'll see. We'll see what game they play here. Probably go 750, I imagine. So to probably get that, it may not be a true PR, but it's a good PR for the day. The game, the summer game, we need it all off.
I think these last two girls are going to be battling for the podium here.
Tara's took the bar to 741 pounds, 44 pounds, 744. She's been competing at the WPO since she came back in 2018. She won it in 2019 and 2020. And then for the last 3 years, she's been in second place. So she is looking to get back on that top spot, take home one of these belts, and be the king of the castle again for the next year. So let's see what she does here. This is probably a very sensible one for that second attempt, and probably going to be pretty easy for her. We'll see. It's weird to say that a 741-pound squat, it should be pretty easy for her. Strong on that. She got the speed, then she got the depth. She'll take that again. It'll probably look the same, just a little bit deeper. She'll get the white lights. It looks like that's a PR for her by about 20 pounds. So, as you guys saw, really easy. She's probably good for more, but my guess is she'll take the same weight for the number, for the PR, versus going up and take that risk. A lot of people do sometimes if they get the depth, they'll go up in weight anyway. Because it's the weight into the sometimes that extra weight helps you get depth, but the risk is if you miss it, you've given up quite a few points.
It's very complicated right now. That's hard to Mike Weber. It looks like they're discussing that right now, whether they're going to go up or stay the same.
We got Peter under the bar. 766 pounds. 766. This is a massive second attempt. This will probably put her over 800 on a third.
And Dina said that was one of her main goals for this meet was to break into the 800 on the trot. So if she gets this one, she's likely going to go 804 on the third.
That's a great lift. That's what you need. You notice she didn't shake as much on that one. She probably wrapped a little later or her nerves high. Whatever she changed, she looks much more stable under the bar, and I think we'll see her between 78 and 800. Right now, she's going anyway. Normally, when that's close, we go for what we want. We don't play the points game on the third. Knowing that nobody else is going to outsquat her today, 363 pounds. She's already got kind of first place, probably goes into the benches. We'll see what she does. She may not even take a third, depending on where she is. 114 pounds. Jody's up for her third attempt. 352.8 pounds. That's a good one. That looked good all around. Let's see what the judges say. Three white guys. So Amelia, she needs this one to stay in the lead.
Yeah, it looks like she did go up just enough to pat her total a little bit instead of jumping to that PR squat.
And the thought process there just might be that their weight wasn't heavy enough to get down and just fight the groove. That's the people that quit lifting. A lot of people, if you don't lift the weight, you don't really understand. There's a level of technicality to it. You can't just put it on and squat the way you would without it. And so it takes that. And sometimes if you just slightly off, your weight, like if you cut weight and you gain weight back up, sometimes you feel like it's the same, and that can be a nightmare. Let's see how she does 457.5. It's not that bad. Unfortunately, that was the day for her.
Erica needs this one to stay in.
Yeah, I missed off on the Erica's the one who's missed her two openers.
The big focus that she puts tomorrow. Sometimes on those 30 seconds, when they put the first speed, they get really hyped, because they know there's so much on the line. But she looks really focused, so hopefully she can get this one.
Yeah, that's always the difficulty, right? Now you're worried you're not going to get it. You have the composure to stay clear-headed. She's definitely strong enough to do this. Hopefully she puts it together and stays in the meet. It means so much. She puts so much into it. And look, that was easy. Just like everything hit good. Two to one, come back. On the third effect, really own it. You saw the barbell moves here. It was awesome.
It looked to me like the ball was moving a little bit. Did you see that? Yeah. When you have the gear on and the rock, you kind of just put your feet out and hope that'll get you right back in. You don't squat that way normally in training. It can really mess up. Even on the monolith, lining up in normal spots, kind of get off.
Unfortunately, like there's no standard with the monolith too, so we have monolith here and same with the warm-up on the platform. But if this is a monolith we train out of normally, it's difficult to gauge where your feet can go. A few inches make a massive difference in the equipment.
Sarah, I said taking her third gear. She's got 2 out of her 3 attempts so far. Setting her up for a good day. Let's see if we can get this one.
Looks like we're at 521 pounds. Right around there, 521, 523. $523.5 pounds for Sarah. It's at 181. Oh, that moved that. Another job for her. Setting up for a great day.
That's a confidence booster right there. 3 out of 3 on squats. Feeling good going into bed.
Jeffrey Sarah was an Olympic lifter. So, in a whole different sport, a whole different discipline, she's here, one of the best in the world.
She said out of all of the forms of lifting that she's done, Olympic lifting, squat, single fly, multi-fly, that she likes multi-fly the best. It definitely poses the most challenges.
You hear that wrong. People who've never tried it, they don't understand it. They try it and they fall in love with it because of the challenge.
To line up a perfect day, virtually possible, would you say?
Yeah.
Robin Schmidt on the bar right now.
562.5 pounds. And it's about 132 pound body weight. That's a lot of motor pools in body weight.
I'm not on you on the mouth for that one. I'm not great at that. She gets it.
So do I. Over 3 times body weight. McDonald's coming up. She's having a hell of a day. It's like 578. Yeah, 578.5 pounds. This is an absolutely huge personal record for her. Her best coming in was 523. That was number 9 in the world at the time. This is going to bump her up if she gets this. 123 pounds, 578.5 pounds. Little bubble at the top. Not sure if they'll get her on that. No. Looks like she cut that one high. I could be wrong. 2-1. She got a good day though. Yeah, I'll run in a second.
One of Lisa's main goals, her last meet was a women's pro-am, and she traveled for that. She ended up bombing on squat, so even though she missed that last one, I'm sure she's happy with her performance so far.
Yeah, one of her biggest motivational things that happened was 2017, she did not do it outside her now. They told her, we want a track athlete, same body weight of her, could deadlift more than her. So.
Gotta light a fire on you.
Her goal is to go over 400 on the deadlift. So she's got 407 at 123 and a 413. She'll be looking at that later today. She leans up with the barbell right now. Looks like 584 pounds. She's got the shiniest shoes I've ever seen.
Could be an enormous PR for Julian if she gets this year.
Yeah, I think it's about a 50-pound PR. But she looked great on our last one, came up nice and fast. But those straps really cranked. Came up with it. Did she get the down? 2-1, didn't it?
Absolutely enormous PR.
That is
I mean, Julian is 15 years old, that is no easy feat. Yards. Looks like that. Little bit of extra weight. Maybe you need to cut down and pick up the further well.
What's fascinating too about that is that's going to bump her up on the all-time rankings. She's number 10, that'll bump her up quite a bit. By the time there's a placement for today too, it's going to get those extras, so get that extra weight of that body weight. It's going to put her in a good position going into that. Autumn's up now, 705.5 pounds.
They go over 700. I mean, her last two attempts were just fixed by their weight.
She looked like she was playing with the weights. She really gave her a good adjustment coming in today. She's doing good, looking good. She struggled a little bit with imposter syndrome, she said. Right now she's doing what they should know imposter. She deserves to be there. Oh, special! Absolute joke. Swing when you're doing it like that,
There you go, Adam. That's incredible. Such a young lifter. We were talking about before, it takes her a long time to really get good at this. She's coming in and she's already, breaking down barriers. 700 pound squat for women is a huge barrier, so she's with us.
she's been competing for 6 years. She's only 24. She trains out with another one of our sponsors, PCDB. Greg and Debbie Dominguez gym out there in Minnesota, Minneapolis. She's got some great coaches. She works out a job of performance as well. 700 pounds under your belt, and look like you got a bright future ahead for her, absolutely.
Putting barbells, providing the first place champion prize purse of $10,000 for competitors this weekend. So $5,000 for the women, $5,000 for the men. Jared being rubber on the bar again. He repeated the weight that
748 pounds.
I don't think she went up.
There we go.
That was good.
3 white lights. 2 to 1, 2 to 1.
It looked like she did go up on that one. She had said before that she was contemplating with height, either going again, maybe not even taking a third, or going up. And it looked like she did go up and she got it, so it paid off.
Sometimes with lifter, what it looks like, what it feels like, and what your mind says are 3 different things. And you really have to trust your intuition. Sometimes you miss a lift and it's what's said. It's the way the equipment's set, your straps might not be tight enough, your knee wraps might not be tight enough. She's actually lifting in knee sleeves. So, made that good. Up next is Taylor, 751.1 pounds. She actually, one of Laura's lifters here. You see Laura behind her getting her set up under that barbell perfectly.
Taylor's looked really good so far today. Super technical. And certain stuff is no different. Looks like she has another 30 in her piece.
3 white lines. 3 white lines. And the icon.
755.
It's a massive PR for her, over 50-pound PR for her at this weight class.
You're going to get ready to go right back at you at 804.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first 800-pound attempt here at the women's WPO. This will be the last lift. Based on our previous 2, I don't see how many sometimes these are milestones in the lifter's mind, and even though she's more than capable of doing it, as we saw earlier, the nerves might set in,
That attempt that Taylor just did is for her top 4 all time for the 181 front squat.
Incredible.
All right, breaking into the 800 to see if Nina can do it.
She was 30 pounds over her best coming into this. So,
Little shaky on the pit.
that looked good from here.
Squat today.
804 pounds squat, absolutely incredible to round it out for the women. Multiple 700s, lots of 600s. What a great start for today.
That's something that you don't see anywhere else. 600, 700, 800-pound squat. 15 else. Absolutely incredible.
We're going to strip the monolith down here, get it out of the way, bring out the bench press. I'm sure we're good to go. Probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes here. And we'll be back. Welcome everyone back to the WPO Super Finals here at the Mr. Olympia. WPO is brought to you by Inzer, and Inzer makes powerlifting, squat suits, bench shirts, everything like that. And they've been leading in the gear manufacturing for probably 30 years now. So John Inzer's been a big influence, a great lifter himself, and continue to support the support. So very appreciative to have Inzer Advanced Designs as one of the sponsors here.
You see ins are all over this place. I mean, he has 3 booths alone right over here. So, big supporter of strength sports for a long time. Twin Cities Barbell out of Minnesota. They are providing the $10,000 first place prize for the WPO champions. So, $5,000 to the women, $5,000 to the men.
Functional Life out of New Brighton, Minnesota. And Fred's actually going to be on the live stream tomorrow, so you guys will get to meet him. But he does chiropractic care and works mostly with like some real serious people who've had strokes, different disorders, and then athletes who want to be champions. And we got a few lifters here today that he's fixed up, and they're looking good. So big thanks to Fred and Functional Life.
Anchor Athletics and Strength, which is actually my gym. Didn't think this would land on me, but we're out of Concord, New Hampshire. We provided the shirts for all of the competitors today. Strength and conditioning gym, we work with powerlifters and athletes.
Yeah. And Anthony, your husband, co-owner, is competing tomorrow. So
Right.
Expecting some big things from him. Also, Coaching Revolution, mobility, different online exercise resources. Got several athletes here and another great sponsor. Appreciate having Coaching Revolution behind the WPO.
Yep. Last but not least, Stronger Than Comp. They're based out of Idaho. They did all the graphics and then the beautiful backdrop for the WPO Pro there, that what you see behind the lifters. They promote mental health and wellness and focus on suicide awareness and prevention, and the 3 pillars that they have. You want to be mentally strong, physically fit, and authentically connected. That's Stronger Than Comp out of Idaho.
We're going to be getting started here shortly. Stay tuned. We'll be back for some big benching. All right, we're back. Starting the bench off for us is Lisa McDonald. She's going with 523.5 opener, which is actually 53.5 opener. It's actually a PR at this weight in the 123 category. So opening with over twice body weight. Pretty impressive.
Lisa has handled 275 at a 132 body weight, so hopefully this isn't too much of a struggle for her. Oh, and look at that. Easy. Open with a PR.
And that is a good lift.
Textbook lift there, 3 white lights. Looks like she's going to have a big day.
When I was talking to Lisa, she did share with me that benching in the poly shirt, she's done unlimited as well, but she says that benching in the poly shirt is a particular struggle for her. She has hypermobility in her shoulders, and so she'll hit a point where her arm kind of just stops, so we'll see if that comes into play in her later attempts, but that one looked easy.
Up next we have Erica. Looks like she's at 255 for an opener in the 123 class too. These 2 are going to be battling it out all day.
Erica had a tough start on squats, only getting her 3rd attempt. But when I was talking to her in the back, she said bench is her lift, so she'll come back and get that.
Looks to have jumped the press command on that one. She'll come back and get that on her second.
My guess is, if those watching, you saw she had a hard time with the squats, struggled there on the bench. She probably had to cut quite a bit of weight, just didn't rehydrate enough. And so her strength is a little bit down from where it normally is. And she's having to figure that out today underneath the barbell. But she figured it out in the squats. I have no doubt she'll figure it out in the bench press here and continue on.
Yeah, hopefully she can get that 2nd attempt and finally take that breath of relief.
Yeah. Juline's up next. We got 259 pounds on the bar. She's getting herself set. Big arch, as you can see. You want to limit that range of motion as much as you can. And with the bench press shirts, what you'll notice a lot of the times is they go down and then towards their stomach. And you really have to tuck the elbows and push the belly up in order to be able to touch. Get that press command.
Yeah, it certainly looks different than a raw bench press.
Yeah. And again, it's all about leveraging the equipment, maximizing the rebound you get out of it.
Right.
264 pound bench.
Jody from the UK is up next, 264.5-pound opener.
When I was talking to Jody in her interview, she had mentioned that she wanted to reclaim that 114 UK bench record, but missing that weight on her weight cut. Now she's competing at 123. So she said that, you know, she wants to just push her 123 numbers higher. And this is just under her best here.
264
Over
here.
her best.
Nice setup. Looks like the girls are having a tough time.
And sometimes that happens when you have big squats, right? They affect every other lift. That's why with multiply, having those 3 good lifts in a row is very difficult to accomplish.
Nine days are rare, and usually when they happen, you're mad, you're angry about it because you actually didn't lift, you didn't go for enough.
I didn't push enough.
But you're absolutely right. When you take those big squats, especially for those that cut weight, maybe struggle today on their squats, managing your energy is huge. And with the bench press shirt, you can't just drop your openers by a lot of weight because you have to, like a lot of these shirts are dialed in to be able to touch with this opener. This is probably the lightest they can go. So it's a balance here between strength and technique. And I have no doubt the girls will go back, switch the shirt a little bit, tweak it, and go from there. Amelia's up right now with 281 pounds, another huge bench. She gets the press command, locks it out. Let's see what the judges say, if it was even enough.
And that's a good lift. The orthodontist from Minnesota.
That's 2 good lifts we had so far.
Right, yeah.
And of course, she struggled in the squats, come back and hits her opener.
Next we have Sarah Eichstein opening with 286 pounds.
We're loading about a 286 pounds for Sarah.
That was just a couple pounds under Amelia's best at this weight class. So she's probably going to go for a PR in a second, or maybe make a big jump and try to gain some poundage there.
Sarah transitioned from Olympic lifting into powerlifting. Let's come over to the multiply side.
51 years of age. Really impressive, the numbers she's putting up, competing with these girls. Much younger than her, you know, but she has the background as a strength athlete, and it's great to see strong women from other sports switching over and getting involved in multiply powerlifting. I honestly think we'll see a lot more of that in the next 10 years. A lot of people coming over from Raw into gear and stuff like that. Future looks bright.
Sarah went 3 for 3 on squats. We'll see if she can keep that up. Beautiful.
She's having a great day.
Solid bench opener for Sarah Eichstein. Nice job building that total.
Sarah listed her 2 mentors as, of course, Laura Phelps and her dad, who passed a couple years ago in December. And she credited him to instilling all of the fundamentals of sports, right? Like the consistency. And you can see that in her career. She's been in strength sports her entire life. And you can only do that if you're consistent and disciplined and regimented. So she credits her dad to that.
Robin's up now, 308 pounds.
Over double body weight bench, let's go.
It's actually a personal best for her, close to a personal best at this weight. Her best is 325, so not that far. So she's looking for a big bench today. Touches, gets the press.
And she makes
good.
easy work.
Good
That's
opener.
a one bench opener.
3 wides.
Next up, Autumn Turnhouse. 336 pounds on the bar. On deck, we have Tara Weber. In the hold, Taylor Schaefer. And
Our
in
next
the wing,
lifter
Nina
is
Tollefson.
Autumn. She's going to be taking 336.2 pounds. Autumn had an incredible squat today, 700 pounds.
Start with her
First
squat today.
WPO, and she's showing the ladies that she deserves to be here. She's
700 pounds, it looked like she had more in the tank, so hopefully she could translate some of that power she had left over to her bench.
Yeah. It's always good when that third one looks easy, you know? It gives you that confidence going into the bench and
336
the
pounds.
momentum with the energy. That's, you know, half of lifting is mental. Good setup here. Looking solid under the bar. See how it goes. She's in Inzer Super Phenom. And it's a smoke show.
Picture perfect.
That looks like 100 pounds the way she opened. She is going to have one hell of a day.
Nice job. Next up, we have Tara Weber, former WPO champion.
She's got that black material in, so that was the shirt I used back in the day. It's a rare shirt to be able to get, but
Do you use the stretchy or the stiff black?
I use the stretchy with a real thick neckline on it that John made for us. And I know it's hard to get that black material now, but she's got one of those shirts, and you can see the reactiveness of it, how much pump she had with that. So
yeah, and I wonder how old that shirt is, because when you find something that fits you and you work well with, you just hang on to it for dear life.
it's probably a 10-year plus hand-me-down, and it's still working like a new shirt. Fantastic. Tara's up next. We got 352 pounds. She's benched over 400 in this weight class, so this should be a pretty easy opener for her. See if she's able to touch with ease. It's the hardest part with these shirts, is that lightweight sometimes takes so much out of you to touch. She got the touch. Blasts it up.
That's a good opener.
Good opener, held it to the top.
That is a good lift for Tara Weber. Nice job on the bench press opener.
Should be able to go down a little bit faster on the next set, a little bit more weight. Probably go up faster too.
On deck, we have Tina Tollefson.
All right, we're moving into the 400s, 413.4 pounds for our next lifter, Taylor. She's only 5 pounds under her best in this weight class, but in 165 she has been 440, so opening up with a pretty reasonable opener here. She's in the Phenom as well. Black material. These are all probably shirts from Laura.
Yeah. Someone Laura trained with. No, you don't see those a lot anymore.
I gave mine when I retired in 2012. I gave my shirt to one of my training partners. Biggest regret I ever had, but it served him well, so
Yep.
there we go. Textbook.
And that's 2-to-1.
One red light.
Like a technical error there.
Not quite sure what that was about, but
Strong press.
Looks like maybe her butt might have been up.
yeah, the
Next up,
reds
we
were
have
from the
Tina
sides,
Tollefson.
so more than likely either
WPO rating
her butt came off the bench, or maybe there was too much movement in her legs or something.
485 pounds is an opener.
So in the bench press, once you get that press command, your butt and your upper back have to be on that bench.
This is her opener.
So more than likely her butt came up, and that's why she got those red lights.
Hey, Hunter, Hunter.
Dina Tolson on the bar, opening with 485
We got
pounds.
485 pounds. As an opener, Dina went over 800 in the squat today. She's opening with a huge opener. 485 pounds. This is our reigning 3-time WPO champion here. Showing these ladies what they got to do to beat her. Got the press command. Looked like an easy lift.
Judges say that's
Three
a
white.
good lift, 3 white lights.
That's a huge opener.
485-pound bench
Huge
press
opener for Dina.
Tolson. Setting up for a
Her
big
best is
total
520.
today.
I'm sure she's going to be looking to go a little bit heavier than that today. She's on track here to probably break the all-time world record as well.
Absolutely.
The record she has right now stands at 19:05.
Next up, we have Erica Chris.
She's only one of 3 women to ever go over 1900. Crystal Tate and Becca Swanson being the other 2.
Leah Reichman as well.
And Leah. So we'll see how close she gets to the 2000 mark today. That's a massive milestone.
I would imagine that, that she had a couple of goals that she shared with me, but depending on the day, you never know. So if she can get close to it, I'm sure she's going to be aiming for that 2000 mark, and that's enormous. Only 2 women ever have done that. That's Leah Reichman and Becca Swanson. And both of those lifters were both super heavyweight. Dina's doing this at in the 198 weight class, weighing in at 183.
Give her some height, people.
Erica's our lifter right now. 250 pounds.
Missed this on her first one.
259 pounds. She struggled on her opener, got out of the groove. Let's see if she gets this one. She's unable to lock it out.
Again. So you see that right when she came off her chest, she kind of pressed the bar forward, and that kind of puts you in a bad position in the bench shirt, especially.
Didn't quite get the lockdown on that one. She's got
You
one more
got to
try
come back
get
towards your face, not too far. Such a
Julie
fine line.
is up next.
It really, you got this small window. Go too low, you dump it. Press too straight, you don't get anything out of the shirt. And that's half the game they play here. And like I said, the equipment might not be fitting her the same today with the weight cut, and just got to figure it out. Hopefully she comes back on her third and stays in the meet. She was able to do it on the squat. Hopefully she can do it here on the bench press. Jolene's our next lifter, 259 pounds.
She also missed this on her first one.
That is a no lift. She's got one more side.
Kind of lost control of that
Yeah.
on the way to the top. Hopefully she can come back on her third and get that one.
164 pounds.
Another lifter she's 50 years old, so just showing here strength has no age limit.
Absolutely. I love that about powerlifting. There's age classes from teen to into the 80s and beyond, and it really is for everyone.
Jody Davis is up right now. Looks like 264.5 pounds on the bar.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That being said, to do it at this level is really remarkable. So Julene and Sarah are both over 50. Like that's no easy feat to be doing this at this age. Jody Davies on the bar.
Three reds.
No lift.
Unable to get the elbows locked in.
Bench press.
She needs her third to get it, to stay in it too.
It's not quite just enough. Next up, we
He's
have
a little
Lisa
bit
McDonald,
tired to try
270
to
pounds on the bar.
Again, sometimes you can adjust the shirt, but will you be out of touch? It's such a difficult game to play, and after missing 2 attempts, now you got to sit there and think what's the best option to give you the opportunity to continue.
You're talking about adjusting the gear, right?
Yeah. You know, you can jack the shirt. That's going to give you more pop, but if you have to use more weight, you might not be strong enough to lock it out. So it's a risk. Lisa McDonald's up now, 270 pounds. It's over 2 times body weight for her. Able to lock it out there. Two reds from the sides. Either it could be an uneven lockout or a butt came off the bench press. She'll come back, probably attempt the same weight.
Going for that 303-pound bench.
You can see that right arm slow down just a little bit on that last bench for Lisa. That's probably what she was talking about how her lockout kind of struggles. And that can cause you to do funky stuff with the rest of your body to kind of get pushed past that sticking point. So maybe she lifted her butt and it's time to get that going.
Amelia's taken 300 pounds here. This is a big milestone for her. She's really trying to turn it around after struggling in the squats today. So far, so good with her first. She got her first. Oh.
Came down really fast with that.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the shirt took much of the load on that one.
Honestly, it looks like a pretty loose shirt on her. So, maybe a couple more adjustments and she'll be able to control it a little bit more on the descent and get that 300 bench.
Sarah stood up next, same bar weight, 300.
It'll be an 8-pound PR if she's able to get that today.
She did list that as one of her main goals for this meet was to break that 300 barrier. Hopefully we can see that on her third attempt.
Well, we know she'll give it her all. Sarah's up next. She travels 45 minutes to train. Those days are rare now for a lot of people. I used to travel an hour. Before I moved to Westside, I was driving 4 hours each way. I know you guys have lifters who travel to train with you.
Yeah. I used to, when I was living in Columbus and training with Laura, 3 days a week I'd travel down to the sweatshop. That was an hour and a half both ways, but when you find something that's worth it, you just do it, and that's what Sarah has here.
I have about an hour drive to the gym right now, and it's nice. You kind of get ready you got an hour to prepare yourself to train, so it's a good thinking time. Touch that pretty easy, fairly easy press. Looks to be around 90% maybe of what she could do today. 3 white lights, 300 pounds for her, so I'm sure she'll take a PR on her third now.
Absolutely. Good day for her, 5 for 5. Keep it going.
Represented.
At 148 pounds. Reminder, that's well over double body weight.
All right, here comes Robin. 325 pounds on the bar. She's typically a very conservative lifter. She doesn't really pay attention to placings, and this year at the Pro-Am, first time she played the placing game, she ended up third. Had a great meet there, and looking to repeat that performance and add a little bit today. This ties her all-time best at 132. There we go. Really smooth through lockout.
Smooth bench. That was textbook bench from Robin Schmidt.
If she takes a third, I think we'll see maybe a 10, 15 pound jump maximum to get a new PR. So she seems happy with that.
correction. She actually weighed lighter. She's 132 pounds, people. Not 148. 132 pounds. Absolutely incredible.
This is Robin's third WPO.
Nice to the socks.
Placed fifth last year, so looking to be in that top 3 again, like she was at the Pro-Am. Autumn's up now.
Setting up the bench press for Autumn. 363 pounds, people.
363 pounds for Autumn.
About a 30-pound jump. Let's see how she handles this weight.
She's gone 4 for 4 so far. Everything's looked easy. Surprising herself, I think, with some of these numbers. I'm excited to see where she goes to from here. She has pressed over 400. She's doing very conservative day. Make sure she hits all the numbers she wants.
I was going to mention that as a young lifter, sometimes you see people come into these big meets and they want to blow the roof off the place, and she certainly is doing that, but they kind of make attempt selections that don't make sense, and Autumn's being very mindful with all of her attempts.
It takes a lot of discipline. Like you said at the Pro-Am, you noticed her composure. She was a little bit hyper too much in between the lifts, wasting energy. She's very composed today. All of that energy is being transferred to the bar, and she's probably doing third attempt PRs to make sure she gets a good total here at her first WPO. The way she's going right now, she may have a 9 for 9 day, and like we said earlier, I'm sure she'll be looking back and being like, oh, I could have done a little bit more, but
right.
She's got a bright future ahead of her. 5 for 5 so far. It's going to be a great day. Tara Webb is up now, 374.8 pounds.
Tara is an absolute professional when it comes to this meet.
She weighed in at 106 in the 165-pound class. It's about 30 pounds shy of her best, so shouldn't give her too much trouble if she can touch it. That's the hardest part of these multiply shirts, is getting that touch, you know. Honestly, with the gear in general, even at single ply, you see a lot of people, the touch is the hardest part on that bench press.
Well, especially putting it in a place where you're powerful on the way up.
Yeah.
You know, the bench is just the most technical lift of multiply powerlifting.
Little dip there. Let's see what the judges say, if there was an up and down movement or if it was just a readjustment. 2 to 1.
For Tara Weber, very strong bench press, 374 pounds.
We'll see if she lines up to just pad her total on her next one or go for a PR.
Yeah.
Again, her best at this weight class is 402 pounds. That was 374.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pressing that transition, you know, because the shirt's going to give you the most off the bottom, and obviously as you go up, it's giving you less and less. And sometimes it feels like that weight's suddenly dumped on you.
Absolute world-class bench press.
All right, Taylor Schaefer on the bar, 446 pounds.
A reminder, she's trained by Laura Phelps. Also a record holder.
It's absolutely huge bench. She got it last time, her butt came up. So she's just going to fix that little error. She'll probably move her feet slightly just so that her hips can't come up, and she'll be fine. Here we go. Handoff from Laura Phelps. Nobody better to do that.
The best handoff.
Looks like she really tightened the shirt up here. She's going to touch. She locked it out. Greg's making her hold it, making sure. 2 to 1. Good lift.
202 kilos.
That bench just put her in the top 10 bench all time, 446.
Phenomenal bench. And really, you know,
500 pounds.
they're making sure that they hold the weights here. And you saw that Greg was making sure she was stable at the top. Waited till she stopped rocking a little bit and gave her the rack command. That's how you want to see a PR hit, you know.
A pioneer for strength.
All right, Dina's up now. 512 pounds to go with her 800-pound squat. This is absolutely phenomenal. See her taking her time getting set, making sure everything's in the right position, keeping her composure. £512 here. Easy touch. Solid lockout.
Beautiful.
And let's see what the judges
Three white
think.
light.
A perfect lift, 3 white light, and a 512-pound bench press today.
5 for
Dina
5 so
Olsen.
far.
That is absolutely incredible. 500-pound bench press.
See what she goes for on her
You
third.
guys even fathom that?
She's done a 520 before. That was 512, so I'm sure she'll probably go maybe 525, 530.
Next up, right over, we got Erica Chris at 259 pounds.
The world record at this weight class that Dina's at right now is 540 pounds, and that is, of course, held by Laura, her coach. I do believe Dina tried it at the Pro-Am and missed it, the 545 to get the world record. Might not be in the cards today, but maybe she'll jump to it. I'm not sure if she's going to jump just to pad her total or go for that record. That would be exciting to see.
We're back to the top, Erica. It's her third attempt here at the same weight she tried earlier, 200 and
Erica needs this one to
59
stay in the
pounds.
meet.
she's got to get this to stay in the meet. She's going to have to get her stomach up. We got the press command. Just wasn't getting the shirt wasn't popping today. Almost looked like she didn't have one on. I think you might be right. That looks like a very big shirt.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she'll be allowed to continue on the deadlift final, but that might be it for her today. Jolene's up next. 5:59.
Get this one for best go.
259 pounds on the bar for Julene. She needs this one to stay in the meet.
Taking her time on the setup, making sure everything's right. Here we go. Nice line, easy touch. Beautiful. Let's see if she can lock it.
Yes.
Look good from
There it
here.
is.
Let's see
That
what the
looks
judges say.
That's a
Three
good
white
number.
lights.
Julene, she's going to be staying in the meet. She'll get the deadlift.
It's a way to come back and get that. It's a lot of pressure.
Congratulations, Julene. That was a great
All
job.
that hard work and all of a sudden you're faced with a do or die, basically.
Especially when you're traveling. You know, you have your whole team come out. There's a lot on the line.
It's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure normally, let alone after you've struggled. Jody's up next. Looks like 264.9 pounds. Big arch. Solid handoff. Got the touch. See if she's, no, not today.
Unfortunately, that's another bomb out.
No miss for Jody.
Needed that one to stay in the meet.
Next up is Lisa
Look like
McDonald.
struggling a little bit getting anything out of that shirt, especially the triceps. It's like your opener, typically you're going to have the shirt higher than when you only do on your second and third attempts. Unfortunately, when the shirt's higher, it gives you less in the triceps. So it's one of those things where we mentioned earlier, you got to try to figure out like what's the right weight, you know, and where does the shirt go. So it's quite the fun game, but obviously in this situation, not a fun day when you bomb out. Lisa McDonald's up 270 pounds. Just over double her body weight. Oh, nope. Steve got out of the groove there. Unfortunately, in the shirt, when you get out of the groove, there's not many times you can get back in it.
Right. It's hard to recover from that.
Yeah.
And very technical lift.
Coming back to get that 303-pound bench.
Some shirts are more forgiving, but the shirt she's wearing is very technical. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. And unfortunately, you don't have a lot of wiggle room.
Encouragement and reminders to do this lift.
He's a super duper phenom.
Amelia Volkert up right now. Again, going for that 303 bench. This is one of her main goals for the WPO Pro, to reach that 300 barrier with her bench. So let's see if she can do it.
Handing off for her is JJ. JJ's been around as long as me, over 20 years in the sport. See him at a lot of meets, women's pro-am, handling his lifters. That looks better coming down.
Go, 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 go.
And a lot.
Wow. Did you guys see that? She missed it on her left step, came back and got it. What a wonderful. No, judges say some technical issue must have occurred in that bench.
Looks like her butt came off the bench.
2-1 on the judges.
It's unfortunate. Good moral victory. Doesn't count towards the numbers today.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
But it happens.
All right, Sarah's up next. This will put her 6 for 6 for this attempt if she gets it. Looks like 314 pounds. Technically is a personal best for her. A previous best was 308.
314 on the bar.
Working on bumping up her numbers.
We're talking pounds.
Big setup for this third attempt.
Sarah's kids are probably watching. They might be here. I'm not sure. She's got two boys, and they're competitive Olympic lifters with her when she was doing that, and I'm sure they're in powerlifting now as well. You've got to be proud of your mom today, boys. What a fight! Let's see. She got the rack command.
See what the judges say.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
6 for 6 for the day.
Control at the top there.
Sarah's goals for today: personal records, have a good day, support her fellow lifters, and enjoy the experience. And it looks like she's doing that. 6 for 6 so far.
Schmidt up next with a 341-pound attempt. As she has informed me, she actually shredded up and weighed in at 132 pounds for this event.
Back to Robin Schmidt. 341 on the bar.
This will be 2.5 times body weight. For those of you watching who are competitors, you know 2.5 times body weight is pretty darn good. Robin doesn't have a huge arch like some of these ladies, but so far she's been pretty solid under that barbell, and hopefully we get another checkbox here.
That's her husband, Anthony, handing out to her. Anthony will be competing on the men's day tomorrow.
Looks like it's locked out. Let's see if she got white lights. Two white lights. That is a huge PR for her.
Yes.
That is a huge
PR for Robin there.
Close to a 20-pound PR.
Don't stand too close when they're coming off that bench. That adrenaline, they'll knock you right out.
Terry's up next.
Tara Weber, 396 pounds.
396 pounds.
Damn near 400 pounds.
Her best is 402, so slightly below that. She's clearly has a total in mind she's chipping away at today. And again, Tara was won the WPO back in 2019 and 2020.
Looking very strong.
Second the last 3 years. So she's experienced here. She knows what to do. She knows how to play this game well, and she's doing the best she can today. And this will give her another good number to build off of going into that deadlift. See the arc she has, nice. Got the press command. That looks solid.
Slow and steady.
3 white lights.
That's a good lift, 396.
That's our third attempt should look.
Yeah.
She had to give that her all. Beautiful. She's actually one of only 4 women to ever total over 1,600 at 165. She's number 3 all time with her previous total, so she's probably looking to bump that up today. She's definitely on track. She had a 7-something squat,
402 pounds on the bar.
749.5 was her squat. So she's setting herself up well to potentially get into that 1,600 range.
Yeah, so around 1,100.
Our most rookie lifter, Garrett.
She'll be looking to go over 5 on that deadlift. Autumn's up.
This is her very
Quickly becoming one of my favorite lifters. She's ready to go. She's getting her shirt set here. Got a smile on her face. You know she's having a good day.
She gets this, it'll be a small PR for her, just 2 pounds over her best, which is 400. Again, she's playing a smart game. You know, she's not making these, even though the weight, every weight she's touched looks like there's nothing on the bar. She's making smart choices.
She's had issues with the bench press in the past because of her pec. Hasn't had any problems today though. She pressed it, but let's see what the judges say.
That's a good lift.
402 pound bench press.
6 for 6.
700.
That is an incredible sub.
400 bench. She's at 1,100 subtotal. She's looking for a big deadlift to finish the day as well.
1107 subtotal.
We have Taylor up next.
Next up, we got Taylor Schaefer at 463 pounds.
Taking that bar to 463 pounds. This is a huge PR for her. Previous best coming in was 418. So that'll bump her up in the ranks for the bench press.
A lot of weight on the bar. Let's give her a hand.
7.
If she gets this, she'll move up to 7th all time on the bench press. Looks strong under the barbell. Good arch, bringing it down, lots of tension. Moves it pretty effortlessly. 3 white lines.
Beautiful bench press by Taylor Schaefer. 463 pounds.
Big PR
Next
for
up
her.
is Leah Tollefson. Going for an earth
Looks happy,
500
having a good day.
bench press.
Now can relax, get ready for that deadlift.
And she has a big deadlift. Her best
This will be her third.
her best deadlift at 165 is 575. At 181 it's 556, but she more often competes at 65, so I'm sure she's going to blow that out of the water.
Be good to see her try 600 today. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
One of the strongest women in the
523 pounds for a small PR here, 3-pound PR. Gigantic weights. Putting on a master class today for everybody. She came to win. She looks solid. And she gets it.
That looked better than her second. I mean,
3 white
The
lines.
warm-up room is
she
back
is such
there.
she is such a technical lifter and just such a composed lifter that when she blows something up like that, it takes you by surprise.
So 800 squat, 523 bench. She's on track for a PR today. That concludes the bench press for the WPO Pro, powered by Inzer Advanced Designs. We take a short break here, get the bench off the platform, and we'll be back for the deadlifts in a minute. Batter at the Mr. Olympia, powered by Inzer Advanced Designs. We want to thank all of our sponsors today. Obviously, Inzer is a big one for us. TC Barbell, Twin City Barbell, Greg and Dominga. We got Functional Life, Anchor Barbell, your gym.
We're about 2 minutes out from starting today, ladies and gentlemen, for the WPO.
Coaching Revolution, and the Stronger Than Him. We couldn't do this without the sponsors. Hopefully more will get involved. You know, one of the hardest things in this sport is sponsors come and go, and you know, WPO's been around for a long time. There was a short hiatus and it came back, and honestly, that's, you know, trying to make a sport professional, trying to have a professional division, you can't survive without the sponsors. So it's great to be back in the Olympia. It's even better to have the sponsors that we have, you know, backing this sport, and there's a lot of places they can put their money, but this is the pinnacle. This is where the strongest lifters are at. This is what we want to see, and you know, I think if anyone's out there watching and you want to get involved, reach out, because it's only going to get bigger and better from here.
Absolutely. Running our own meets at Anchor, you really realize how much that sponsor support helps, and it's definitely a different experience to the meets that get the sponsors to the non. So we thank all the sponsors.
Unfortunately, I think a lot of people think they see a meet, they see how many lifters, they do the numbers, they go, oh, they're making a fortune. They don't realize
And the
how much
flight has started. Cars loaded for
costs.
Amelia Bolter, opening with 363
replacing
pounds.
equipment, adding new plates, like trying to, every meet you do, you try to make better, and it comes with a cost, you know?
Absolutely. All right, starting off with Amelia Volker, 363 pounds on the bar right now.
Mina's looking patriotic up there. Easy lift
Nice
for her.
job,
Easy
easy
opener.
opener for Amelia. Up next, we have Julie Curley, starting out at 385 pounds.
Julien's up next, 385 pounds. Trying to build on her Toto. She's is actually sponsored by Rituals Chiropractic out of Sterling, Illinois. Keeping her adjusted and ready to go. Julene's a 50.
Let's go, Julene.
One of her goals is to inspire other older lifters to compete and become the best version of themselves. Another easy opener.
Very good pull for Julene. Easy opener.
I think at this point in the day, all the lifters are hoping for an easy opener, trying to get something so they finish the meet. We've had 2 bomb outs so far and 1 withdrawal. So everyone's hoping to at least finish. And they're going to choose that opener that allows them to finish the meet.
Start her off with the over
At this level, this is the finals, super finals. At this level, with this level of competition, there's a lot of pressure. And usually you do see a lot more people bomb out. And so we're having a great day with these ladies. They're really putting on a show for us. Autumn's up right now. She's having a great day. She's been 6 for 6 so far. She's her first WPO. Looks like a 402-pound opener.
Autumn's best in competition is 450 pounds. That 400
Very
deadlift.
easy attempt.
Easy. Look like all her other attempts.
Nice job.
Absolutely effortless. You know, it's one of those situations when you're having such a good day, you know, you can't help but think, what could I have done? You know, what could have she put up there? But sometimes it just all comes together. You don't have
Up next, we have Lisa McDonald.
I had 1 9 for 9 my
413
entire career, so it's a special day, and hopefully she continues on and continues to push her total up.
That was already a PR total for her. Her subtitle before that pull was 1107. Her best total was 1500. That just put her at 1510. So she's in a good spot for her personal record.
Up now is Lisa McDonald's 412 pounds. She's having a good day as well. Oh, little bobble at the top. She's going to have to retake that.
A little quick on the down, so come back and get that. Plenty strong.
The deadlift bar that they're using, for those that don't know, it's different
next
than a
we have
power bar.
Robert
There's
Schmidt.
a little bit more give in it. And unfortunately, sometimes if you pull really, really fast, you get whip. And that whip causes a little bit at the top of sometimes rock. And if you're not ready for it, oftentimes you'll lock out and then unlock and then lock out. And that's what happened there. But easy weight. She may go up, she may just retake it. Depends on what her goal is today. I don't think she'll have a problem. They'll get one in. Robin Schmidt's up now, 429 pounds. First conventional puller we've seen today.
And that's a good lift, 429 for Robin Schmidt. That was a
Not as easy as you'd hope, but
unique to see it multiply, but she did an awesome job.
Robin's actually lifting in a single ply suit right now.
Up next, we have Tara Weber.
She shared with me in our conversation about a week ago that she prefers that to the multiply for the deadlift. Gives you a little bit more lenience, I guess you could say.
yeah, in pulling conventional, typically you don't get a lot out of your suit. You get something off the floor, but not much in lockout anyway. So there's that fine line between able to get to the bar and then get as much out of the equipment. Tara's up now. Looks like 451 pounds on the barbell. She's having a great day, building on that total right now. See that suit, pretty tight. She's having to wedge herself in. Just making sure everything's right. And here she goes. A good opener for her.
And that's a good lift for Tara Weber.
The deadlift is really,
on the setup.
they say the meat starts when the bar hits the floor, and you know, once you get that first one in, you got that total, you kind of get a little surge of energy.
457 pounds on the bar.
Sometimes the opener can be a little tough, but then you come back and you smoke the next one because you get a little hyper, you get a little more worked up. So we'll probably see as we get into the second and third attempts a lot more energy from these ladies. They're tired right now. This is the 7th lift of the day for them.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you get that first one in, and then especially when you're talking about lifters who are looking to podium, you know, they're like, okay, I have 2 more attempts. I have to put all of my effort into this.
Sarah's up right now, 457.5 pounds. I believe she's 6 for 6 of the day as well.
Absolutely.
And that's number 7.
And that's a good lift. Nice, easy.
A lot of power in that lockout. Expect to see her go a lot heavier. We're jumping the barbell up almost 100 pounds to 545 for Taylor Schaefer.
545 pounds for the next attempt.
I mean, 10 years ago, you were lucky to see one 500-pound deadlift from the females. And now we're opening with it. So, yeah, it's amazing how far the sport's come in such a short period. But as more women enter the sport, more competition comes in, new boundaries get pushed. And the WPO is pushing those boundaries where places that people have never seen before. It's phenomenal. She's actually a powerlifting coach for Hamilton County Special Olympics. So she's doing the team proud here today. And as you saw, that looked like an empty bar. So
Blazing speed on that
I
one.
wouldn't be surprised if she goes over 600 today.
Absolutely.
Amazing job.
That deadlift puts her at 1763 for her total. Puts her number 3 all time. Right behind her coach, Laura Phelps, at 1770.
She had the number 5 all-time total.
Up next, we got Gina Toll coming in 5.
She's still got room to go.
4 pounds as a deadlift opener today.
1770 is number 2. Laura Phelps has that. She might go over that
Starting
today.
out at 584. There's going to be a 5-minute break.
Top lifter for the day, Gina. Opening here at 564. Another huge opener. Look light.
That's a good lift for Gina. We'll now be taking a 5-minute break for the start of our second
4 and
flight.
500-pound benches, and we're going to see probably a couple 600-pound deadlifts here today. Well, I don't know how familiar those listeners are, but it was only about 3 or 4 years ago we only had like one 600-pound deadlifter.
Right.
And now it's becoming you know, a standard for these women. It's phenomenal. We're gonna take a short 5-minute break here as we're down a few lifters, and we'll be right back and start from the top. Excited for that. All right, we're back. Amelia's up. Easy lift. 396.
Solid pull for Amelia. Nice job.
Adding to her total there.
Up next, we have Julian Hurley at 418 pounds, followed by Lisa McDonald. Third out is going to be Autumn Fernhouse. 4 out, Robin Schmidt. 5 out, Carol Weber.
Our next lifter is going to be Julie, 418.9 pounds.
Give it up for Julian Hurley.
Her goal today was to not bomb. She's managed to achieve that. So
Yeah.
everything's icing on the cake right now.
She's looking to add to her total now.
She's locked in, ready to go. Waiting on the judges.
That's
Three
a
white
good
lights.
lift. 3 white lights for Julian Hurley. Nice job. Up next, Lisa McDonald, 429 pounds.
We're moving on to Lisa McDonald's, 429 pounds.
Following up Lisa will be Autumn Hurthouse,
She
Robin
had
Schmidt,
a little bubble on her
Sarah
there.
Sarah Ice.
Looking to clean that up and get a total here.
Bar is loaded.
After bench, that's what they are.
Perfect. Coming in, that's what they were.
That's their block. Lisa looking to clean this deadlift attempt up. Missed her first one, just a bobble at the top. That looked good.
Slowed that one down. Make sure she didn't bobble. She got 3 whites. Lisa's
That's
a
a
coach.
good
She
way to come back and know it.
has a team she coaches. She also puts on seminars.
First attempt, that was a technical miss.
Works with people who specializing in pregnancy, postpartum.
Up next, we have Autumn Hurthouse,
Heavily involved with women's
440
sport.
pounds. That's the 200 kilo
Putting on a show
deadlift mark.
today. Here comes Autumn, 440 pounds.
This is just under her best. You can see she's starting to get hyped up. Last 2 lifts of the day, she's been super conservative. I think she's going to start to ramp it up a little bit.
She's just 10 pounds under her best. I imagine we're going to see another smoke show here. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
8 so far. I'm sure she's going to take a PR on her third.
It's all lightweight.
Everything will be a PR total for her. She's on fire. She's calling for a big one right now.
I don't like how she's just messing with us like that. Makes it seem like it's gonna be hard. They just. Up next, we got Robin Schmidt, 468 pounds on the bar. Huge coefficient goal weighing in at 129 pounds.
Robin Schmidt's coming up.
With a conventional stance as well.
That pull from Autumn just put her 6th all-time on the total of 242.
Incredible.
468, here we go.
468 and a half pounds here for Robin. Robin's actually from Canada, so another international lifter coming down. Nice.
Nice.
Smooth all the way through lockout. 3 white
Right
lights.
there for Robin Schmidt. Up next, we have
One
Sarah
way to
Weber,
get totals today.
training partner. 479 pounds on the bar.
Barbell's going up to 479 and a half pounds for Tara. Currently sitting in 2nd place for the day.
Coefficients are within range today. We definitely have a battle going here.
Earlier this year, she was actually abroad for a couple of months and training was a real struggle. So she's only been back in the gym for about 4 months, I think. So putting on a phenomenal performance today.
She gets this, as we'll again put her into the 1600s in the 165 weight class. As we mentioned before, she's only one of 4 women to have ever done that.
Inching up her total. Here she goes. Getting her mind right. Good speed off the floor. Little bobble there. I think she'll get reds on that. 2 reds,
2 to 1 is going
unfortunately.
to be a no lift. Up next, we have Sarah Eichsten at 485 pounds.
Looked like she
followed
got
by
4 on
Taylor
her
Shaver.
suit, and maybe the barbell had to go around those
Tina
legs.
Thompson, 3rd out. Jody Davies, 4th out.
Sometimes you see that too when coming off the floor, you'll get in front of the weight and then you kind of have to correct it and get on your heels harder. So if you don't catch it in that moment, you can go just what Tara did, get that little bit of bobble.
Up next is Sarah.
485 pounds for Sarah.
485 pounds on the bar. looking to continue her streak. Hasn't missed a lift all day. Looks like
So good.
Looks like she's setting herself up for
Another
a nice
good
third
lifter, Sarah.
attempt.
Very technically efficient lifter.
That just gave her a PR total of 13:22. Her previous best was 13:11. So
Any day you get a PR on any of the lifts, it's a good day. Let alone a total.
Followed by Dina Tollefson.
That's what powerlifting makes powerlifting so good. Is at the end of the day, you know, you can not have your best performance on 3 lifts, but you can still walk away with a win with a total.
absolutely.
It's very rare that you can get a PR on all the squat, bench, and deadlift, as well as the total. If you know,
Let's hear it, people. Last deadlifts of the day.
those come around once every few years. Taylor's up.
This is a huge lift for Taylor. She
500.
gets this brings her into the 1800s.
It's like 84 pounds, 584. Looks pretty easy
lift.
from here.
Easy lift.
Good lift.
Nice job. 3 white lights on that second attempt deadlift. 584 pounds.
That was 584. I bet she goes 600 for her third. That'll be a big deadlift for her.
Absolutely. As it sits right now in the 181 class, the only one to break the 1800 was Dina Tollefson, who's about to lift right now at 1853. So Taylor's the second woman ever to break the 1800s at 181.
That's an absolutely huge PR for her today based
Yeah.
on her previous total.
Like I said before, Taylor does tend to go to the 165s, whether it's to cut down and try to manipulate her body weight. But for this one, she stayed at the 81, so
This record
Kind of
is
expected,
held for
yeah.
Her
12
best at 165,
years.
1715. 1715, and she just went over 1800.
When
What
I
a
mentioned
day.
Dina was paving
All right,
the way.
we're getting ready for Dina. Dina, on her last attempt, broke the all-time world record. So this is 600 pounds,
Held by the
600.8.
wonderful Laura Phelps right here for 12 years. She's about to break this record.
Trying to break her coach's record, Laura Phelps' record here.
600 pounds.
600
on
pound
the bar,
deadlift.
ladies and gentlemen, for the deadlift for Dina.
Hunter,
let's
Hunter.
go, Dina.
And she absolutely
Wow.
smokes
And what did
something.
I say? 3 white lights.
She
That
might
is
go
an
for that
all-time
all-time
world
deadlift
I think she
record.
might.
Greatest ever feat done by a woman in the sport of powerlifting. You just
Not only
witnessed it
broke
right
a
here today.
12-year
WPO
record, just bumped her all-time world record with room to spare. I can't wait to see what she's going to
You
put
just
in.
witnessed history.
She may call it good there and enjoy the rest of the day, or she may put it all on the line.
We're going to take a 5-minute break.
We got a
We'll be
5-minute
back up
break
in
here,
30
guys,
seconds.
and we'll be back for the last attempts of the day from our ladies. You don't want to miss it.
Here's for
If you
Amelia.
did 15, you could then extend it if needed. Yeah, they don't need a lot of time for warm-up, right?
Amelia Volker up on the bar, 424 pounds. It's her last lift of the day. Overall, good day for Amelia.
Up next, we have Julian Hurley at 451 pounds.
All right. This is it for these ladies. So
Yeah.
They can put it all on the line. Also.
That's after second attempt.
Okay. That is a huge thrustment for you.
So she just broke Laura's at 682.
All right, here comes Julene.
All right, let's go, Julian.
451.9 pounds.
Julian's deadlifts have been looking great.
Looking to finish her day strong. She had a bit of a rough start to the day. But she's had a phenomenal deadlift attempts today. Oh, can she hold on?
All
2 to
right.
1. That's
Yeah.
a good
She
lift.
got it.
She was hanging on for dear life there, and she made it.
Lisa McDonald's up next. Same weight,
Up next, we got Lisa
451.9 pounds.
Same bar weight, 451 pounds.
She's looking to round out her day.
If Lisa gets this, puts her well over 100-pound total PR. That's an enormous day.
Yeah, it's about a 50-pound deadlift PR too, so she's had a really good day.
Yeah.
I think she was going to attempt this on her second, but after the little bobble on the first, she had to retake her opener. So this is what she came for. Let's see how she does. She got it moving. Oh, strength's there. Got to work on that technique.
Definitely.
A great effort.
Like you said, 100-pound
Next, we
total
got
PR.
Laura Burnhouse.
I don't think she's going to be complaining today.
Yeah, she was
That's a
looking
big
for
weight on the
redemption
bar.
from that pro-am performance. She bombed out on squats. Definitely a better day, so I'm sure she's happy with what she got.
Definitely got the redemption she was looking for. All right. Autumn's up next.
It's 479, but I'm not going to say it on the mic.
She's taking 479. She doesn't know what's on the bar, so the announcer's not going to announce it, but 479 pounds here.
Let's go
This
on.
will be about a 30-pound deadlift PR for Autumn.
She PR'd about 50 pounds on her squat. Now she's going to do a big PR here too on the deadlift. She is having a phenomenal day. PR total. See if we can inch that up even more. She's got this. Here she goes. Look at the speed. Little strain, but no problem. 9 for 9 for the day. Absolutely
And then
phenomenal.
3 white lights, 479 pounds is what was on the bar. She purposely had me not tell you.
First WPO, 9 for 9. PR total. Top 10 all time. Couldn't ask for a better performance.
An incredible
Have here in the
review.
notes, most
Her
rookie
first year
lifter.
at the WPO.
You know, her first multiply meet was at the Pro-Am, but she looked like a total pro today. What a great day for Autumn.
I would say this young lady has a very bright future.
Up next, Tara Weber, 479 pounds, former champion.
Here we go. Tara Webb's up 479 pounds.
Let's go, Tara.
She's currently sitting in second place for the day. One of the lightest ever to go over 700. Went over 700 again today.
Missed this on her second. Let's see if she can get it on her third.
No bobble this time.
Yes.
Should be a good lift.
And judges say, there it is, 3 white
That's what
lights.
she wanted.
Way to come back and get that.
That puts her over 1,600 pounds, total 1,625. And those sort of
True
corrections,
sporting veteran.
you know, on the last lift of the day when you're tired, that's a mark of a
Up
true
next, we have our
veteran
training partner,
lifter.
Robin Schmidt, going for an amazing 501 pounds.
Up next
At only
is
129
Robin Schmidt out of
pounds.
Canada. She's taking a 501.5 pounds deadlift here at 132. One of our lighter lifters today, but definitely not lifting the lightweight.
Well, unreal.
Here she goes. See if she can keep the groove. Fast pull. She's got it above her knees. Now she's going to slide it up. Get those hips through.
Keep going.
It's not going to go. What an
Just
effort.
barely misses it. Flying out of the hands that luck.
Left it all on the platform
Missing that
today.
spectacular fashion.
All
See
right.
there, the teammates, Tara and Robin.
Like Buzz Light.
They train together at X Conditioning in Prince George, British Columbia.
Sarah's up next. She's been 8 for 8.
Up
This
next,
will be 9 for 9.
Sarah Eiston,
51 years young.
507 pounds on the bar. Weight there.
507.1 pounds. This is a PR for her. Finishing the day. Hopefully get a deadlift PR here.
She's 8 for 8 so far. See if she can round it out. Perfect day. Let's go, Sarah.
All righty. Got it moving. Just too much.
And a valiant effort on a 37.
Like we said, she went 8 for 8 going into this.
Pretty good.
Pretty incredible. I imagine she's going to have sweet good tonight.
Up next, we have Taylor Schaefer going for an amazing 603 pounds.
All right. We called it earlier. We said Taylor would be going into the 600s. Here we go.
Taylor did the whole pushing the boundaries, incredible weights today. Seeing numbers we never normally see.
£603 on the bar. If Taylor gets this, this will
Let's
put
go,
her
603
third
pounds for Taylor
all-time
Schaefer. Let's give her a hand.
for deadlift.
Should be a 15-pound PR for her.
Total, again, just pushing her second place total behind Dina at 18:21. Her last deadlifts have been looking so good. Wouldn't be surprised if she just rips this off the ground.
Yep, she got it moving.
603 pounds.
Pulls the hips through. Looks good from here. What do the judges say?
And you can add one more lifter to that list of 600-pound deadlifters.
3 white lights.
That is amazing. And for our biggest deadlift of the day, we have Dina Tollefson coming in at 622 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dina is getting ready to go. 622
Reminder,
pounds.
this is an all-time world record.
She's already
not
broke her own
only
all-time world record
with
twice
weight,
today.
but also by coefficient.
She's set the
regardless
coefficient
of weight
all-time
class
world
to win
record.
it.
Now she's making it go
This is
even
the
higher.
biggest lift total
This
ever
is a huge deadlift for
accomplished by
her.
a female in
I think this puts her
sport
number 2 all time.
Give her a round of applause.
For deadlift, yes. Again, she's pushing her own
Strongest
world
woman on
record.
the planet,
If she gets
right
this,
in front
she'll
of your
total
eyes.
1951 at 198-pound weight class. She weighed in at 183, so she's a light 198.
Oh, and it moved.
Oh,
3
And
white
that's a new
lights.
all-time world record for Dina Tollefson. Get on your feet, people. Come
I
on.
think we'll see a 650 out of her in the future.
absolutely incredible.
What an incredible
Absolutely
day.
There we go. Nice
We're going to have her come over and interview her in a little bit. That was the
Again,
last lift.
She just broke the 12-year standing Glossbrenner by her own coach, Laura Phelps.
Big congratulations to all the athletes who competed today at the WPO
That wraps
Pro.
up the WPO
Let's give
Pro
them a
World
big
Finals
round of
here in
applause
Las Vegas
to finish out
at the
the day.
Mr. Olympia.
Thank these athletes
We want to
for
thank
putting
our
their best
sponsors,
effort.
Inter Advanced Designs, Stronger Than, Coach Revolution, Twin City Barbell, Anchor Athletics,
And a functional life.
Functional Life. All right, guys, we'll be back in a minute. Interview Dina and a few others.
All right, I'm here with Laura Phelps. Laura,
Yes.
your Glossbrenner record just got broken by
Right,
Dina,
right.
who trains under you.
Yeah.
When I trained with you, you know, your records, you paved the way for female powerlifting. And when I trained with you, I know you had said that if someone were to break the record that you set, you would want it to be under your tutelage.
Right,
basically.
right.
We're seeing one of the most significant records being broken. Glossbrenner, strongest pound for pound by formula, 12-year standing record. What does that mean to you? Like, what is the weight of that? How do you feel?
That is so important. That's just like such a huge thing. Like I didn't even know that was like a possibility today. Like Dina's so humble that like in years past she has like broken a world record and didn't even know that she did. You know what I mean? Like on the platform, it was like she's just so now she's finally realizing like, you know, she's like planning like going into this meet saying like if I got this and I would get the all-time Glossbrenner, because I keep telling her I'm like you should be going for these big things, you know, these big milestones. And like when the announcer asked me that today, he's like, how long has that stood? I'm like, I don't even know. I had to think about that. I'm like, it would have been the 1,800 pound total that I did in 2012. I'm like, that's 12 years ago, you know. So it's been such an honor to hold it for that long. And like you said, like, what better way to have it broken than by someone that I've coached for a long time. So it's like, it's just super awesome. You know, Taylor getting the deadlift world record, Dina breaking the gloss sprinter is just, I mean, I don't know. It's really cool. Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, exactly what you said. Dina is a very calm lifter.
I know, yeah.
I had said earlier on the broadcast that, you know, how serene she is when she approaches the bar. When she blasts a weight like that, it kind of takes you by surprise. So, you know, when you start paying attention to the big records like that, like a lot of good stuff can happen.
Right,
so,
exactly. She's just calm, and you know, she trains really hard, does what she's supposed to do, doesn't really think about what else is going on in the world, you know, in the world of powerlifting. She just, you know, she's competing against herself, you know, and like she comes in, I know she's nice to everybody, and it's just like, she's so sweet. She's very deserving of that, you know, like it's, you know, yes, she's probably naturally gifted, but she also has really worked for everything that she's gotten. Yeah.
I think you should give yourself some credit for that. You're the role model, you know, for female powerlifting, and I think she probably takes after you with that.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with our WPO 2024 Women's Champion, Dina Tollison, and man, 951 total pounds, 692.5 Gossenberg formula, 12-year record, beating Laura Phelps is your coach.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
It doesn't feel like I did it today. I'm sure tomorrow it's going to feel really awesome.
Yeah. So this obviously probably been the goal since you started. This is your 4th WPO title, right?
Yes.
And you've been chipping away, getting closer and closer. Based on what you did today, though, you look like you have room on the squat, a little bit on the bench, but the deadlift, you look good for 650 plus. Do you have ultimate goals you've set?
I really would like to hit a 2,000 total.
So that's the next
my
big goal.
long-term goal.
Yeah. And that will put you, that would be the biggest total ever.
No.
No.
Leah has the highest.
And what's-
I think she's 2055.
2055.
Becca Swanson 2050, and then I'd be third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely at 198, pound for pound, strongest to ever live right now. Do you think you'll stay in the weight class, or do you think you'll push it up, chase numbers eventually?
So this was a pushed up. I walk around about 194 right now, although last night I was 201. So I walk around at 194, and that I feel strong there, and my gear still fits there. I think if I push up any higher, it's not going to fit the right way.
Well, you obviously don't need to go heavier. You're hitting weights at this weight class, and like I said, with room for improvement.
Yeah.
You know, I imagine you'll go back, relax, you know, think about what's next, but I assume probably the Women's Pro-Am is next for you, and that's in April, correct?
End of March.
End of March at Laura's Gym in Cincinnati, and then you'll be back again next year to defend the title.
We'll see.
Depends on how it goes. Depends on how things go.
Yes.
See where that 2,000 falls. I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
Phenomenal performance. Can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you so much. Well,